Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this makeup, I cleaned her brows and then I groom it. I already have a video on how you can groom your brows in the last one of my videos, so you can just check it out. You will see how I groom them. That one is well detailed, so you can watch that one and learn. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is how her face look. Oh my god, this lady is so beautiful. Yeah, that's my got me. That girl is so beautiful. So I like to use wipe to apply my primer, or I can call it sweat block, anyone. So I applied it with wipe. I like to use wipe because it's wet, so it makes it sink into her skin really well. So the foundation I use is written below the description button. So I wet my beauty blender and then I blend in my foundation really well. So just keep blending it, and you have to be very fast when you're blending your foundation so it doesn't get dry and sticky or make her face a bit too thick. You have to blend in very well so it can be very light, as light as possible. So that is it for the foundation. So for the contour, I use a darker shade of Zikel foundation in the shade 06 Mocha. So this is what I use to contour her cheek and the other side of her cheek. So I like to use beauty blender to apply her cheek blush. It makes it sink into her skin really well. So for my highlighting, I use a very light one for her under eye, and then I use another one that is a bit dark but it's still lighter than her skin tone. So that's what I use for her jaw and her nose and the other side of her under eye. So that's what I use for it. So when you're blending in, make sure you blend it really well. Make sure you blend it as smooth as possible. You will see how I'm blending my nose, just taking it step by step. I'm not like spraying it so much so that it doesn't make her nose look big. Just a little bit, just on top of where you actually apply those highlighter. Don't make it too, too wide. Just little by little. But you have to be fast, so in case if your concealer is drying really fast, then I'm using a wet concealer, the same shade I used for her chin. That's also what I'm using for the nose contouring. I just use a very small brush. You can see I'm dapping it in. I'm not like rubbing it, I'm brushing it up. If you do that, it might spoil your nose contour. Then I come with a clean brush to brush or blend in the contour. So this is how I like to do mine. Then I go back and blend off the remaining part of my highlighter. So this is what I'm doing, and I'm done. So this is it. Blend it in. The most beautiful thing about makeup is blending in. So whenever you're blending, make sure your blending comes out fine. That's what is going to make your makeup look beautiful and gorgeous. Now for the baking powder or setting powder, I like to, don't mind me, what am I saying? Is setting powder, please. So for the setting powder, I just like to put a little bit of it, just a little bit from her under eye to her nose. You see, I'm not spraying across all through under her eye. Gone are the days when you use so much of that, everything is changing. So the most important thing is that you learn new things every day. Now for her brows, I actually applied something. I applied a little bit of foundation. I like to use foundation, or I use this I can also use edge control, the white colored edge control, and then brush it very well. Then I start applying it just from the edges. Just don't make it too dark, just go small, little by little. You get what you are looking for, you get the brows you're looking for. Even though you're trying for the first time, just keep doing it, you'll get it. That's how it is. Understand? Ask God. God will help you. Pray and God helps you, and that is it. So you draw your brows. See, I'm picking it one by one, I'm not shading in too much, and that is it for the brows. Then you start highlighting in. I was actually trying to make this makeup look very, very natural as possible. So that's what I'm going to try and achieve here. If not, then we'll go a little bit overboard with the colors. But let's just see how it goes. Just keep watching and learn more. So when you are doing your highlighting, please just little of your concealer. It's the same shade I use for her under eye that I'm also using for her eyes. So just little by little, you blend it in. Don't brush it too much, just small. Then I use another shade. For that for the beginning of our brows, sorry. So for the beginning of our brows, I use another shade. It's not the same shade that I use for the end that I'm using for the beginning. So a different shade. The reason is to make it look natural. Let it not look too artificial that someone actually put up a makeup. So that's what I did, and then it's coming out really well. You see her nose is not so wide. Now for the up part of it, it's as if you are not even using, it's almost like you're not even using any concealer at all. Okay, I don't even use concealer. I use the shade of her skin, like her skin foundation color, to highlight the up part of it. Just very small. You don't need to add so much, okay? Now I go in with my primer. What primer does to your eye, it makes the eyeshadow or whatever you're going to put on the eye to pop, whatever color it is, whether it's shimmer, whether it's matte. So it's going to make it like pop very well when you apply any color eyeshadow that you want to use. So this description of the eyeshadow is still written below this video, so you can go through it and you will love everything I use. So you see now, I'm not brushing in, I'm dapping in. There's a difference between dapping in. I'm dapping at that edge because I want that edges to be very thick. I want the edges to be well pigmented, so I'm dapping in and then I'm brushing the excess towards her eye side. So that was what I actually did, and that was what I also did for the other part. So that was exactly what I also did for the other side. So you dab in to get the pigment that you want before you extend it to the other side of her eye. So look at how it is. So I actually added another lighter color on top of, I said I actually wanted this makeup to look like a natural kind of makeup, but at some point, I don't know why I started adding that color, but it actually came out very nice. So at the end of it, it's going to look like a sunset yellow. So I applied my shimmer. This is Yanga Beauty highlighter. Like, not highlighter, sorry. This is a Yanga Beauty bronzer. So I don't know, for some reason I just like using it. Sometimes eyeshadow might not give you the kind of glow that you want. So you can actually go ahead and use bronzer for your eyeshadow. So yeah, so this is my so I'm applying the mascara. So you have to be very careful when you're applying mascara, so you don't scatter whatever you have already done on the face. So this is it. Now for the pencil liner, eyeliner, you draw a line and a V. You see the tiny V. If you know that you don't know how to draw it, what you can do, you can just don't make it too don't make it come out too much to get the line. They just small, just stop small, so you don't draw it and go overboard and spoil the whole thing. If you master it, the hair, you can now draw it as long as you want it to be. You understand? So I put on her false lashes. False lashes in Nigeria now is not even expensive as it used to be before. So you can get as cheap as 1,500 naira false lashes. So I started blending off my setting powder with another shade of powder that is looking like, it's not it's not the color of her skin, but it's a bit lighter than her skin, because that place needs to be highlighted. Remember, it is highlighted. So that is it. And then I put in powder. But if you see the powder, I put very little. You don't need to use too much powder, so the face don't get too cakey and too heavy. You know, some people actually complain that makeup gives them headache. Someone like me, if I wear makeup for a very long time, I end up giving me headache. So I just try as much as possible to make the makeup very light on people, so it doesn't give them headache. So you can see her face is coming out. So I'm using highlighter. I'm sorry, not highlighter. I don't know why I'm always calling this highlighter. This is the bronzer, like the shade of the bronzer I use on her eyeshadow. That's something like that. I'm also using for her highlighter. I think this one is a bit light than the one I put on my eye, but it's the same product anyway. So just little everything will come out well. So I take a very tiny pencil to do the one for her nose. Very tiny pencil to do the one for her nose. For her nose. Remember, you put, you blend, you put, you blend, you put, you blend. That's how you do it. And that's how your makeup will keep coming out really, really well. So look at her face. Everything is almost done. Yeah, I wanted to even put a little bit of color under her eye. I don't know, I actually forgot that. But in my next video, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So I started applying her lippy. So her lip, I was trying to do like a baby color, like a baby pink color, because that was what was on my mind anyway. I don't know, but I just liked it. I was holding a peach color before. I don't know, I dropped it and then picked up baby pink. That one you guys are going to see it. So this is it. 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 Yeah, her face is almost coming out really well. So keep blending. Don't let the lines to show, like the between the brown part of it and the other color, the two colors. You don't need to know when it started and when it ended. So that's the beauty of makeup. The beauty of makeup is to always blend in. Blending is the beauty of makeup. If you don't blend in, you have to blend in. You have to blend in. Blend, 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 blend. Blend it as much as possible. So that's how it is. Her face is almost coming out. So you just have to keep on trying. You can rock this beautiful makeup with anything at all. So that's it for now. Bye guys, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching once again. Bye.